What's going on, guys? This is Burrs here to talk to you today about, how do you rack the slide? How do you reload? What's your technique? Now I have a cleared weapon here before this video started, and what I want to talk about is how I do it and the different ways that you can do it and what I think is the best. Does it mean it's the best for you? No, but it's the best for me. Now, I recently had a Facebook discussion with a good friend of mine, Pro Akron, and I'll go ahead and put a link down there to his channel. Very experienced person, very knowledgeable, and he can actually explain things really well in his videos, unlike myself. But getting back to how I do it. Once your weapon goes dry and you need to reload that weapon and get back in the fight, so to speak, there's two main ways you can go about this. I'll say three. The first way is to actually actuate the slide stop. I hate referring to this as a slide release. Okay, it's a nub. Okay, it's basically like a female body part, and we know that half the men out there can't even find that. So how the hell are they going to find a slide stop, right? So finding that in the heat of battle, is going to be difficult in my opinion. And if you ever run around and put yourself under stress and then try to fire and reload, you kind of understand that, especially with gloves also. The way I like to do is come over the top and power stroke the slide. Okay, so I'm here, fire, 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 gun goes empty, I reload, magazine out, magazine in, okay, and then I come over the top, pull that slide back, right? So I'm out, reload over the top, slide back, okay? Now there's another way which most newcomers, do it, and that's with holding it like this, okay? Which I don't really care for personally. That's not super secure to do. But the way that I like to do it is the power stroke method. You come over the top, you have your entire hand on the slide, pulling that slide back. And if you're on the target and you come over here, you're not doing anything to get yourself off target at all. Your motion's still forward, and then you come back, okay? Off, back, on, okay? Now if you're here, reload, okay? Could it be quicker to just move your hand over here and hit this button? Yes. But I ask you, is that quarter of a second at most of quickness worth that one time you're gonna fuck up? Okay, and for me, it's not. And I train that way. I don't train with even just the smallest things. Even I'm just walking up to just practice, just shooting, plinking, whatever. At no time do I ever, because the way I train is the power stroke, I never actuate that. Okay, even when I'm looking at a gun in a gun shop, I never actuate that. I don't want that in my brain, that this is even a possibility, because I train the other way. So whichever way you're training is the way that you're going to want to train, okay? You don't want to go back to any method. You don't want that in your brain at all, okay? I basically tell my brain, this isn't here. The only time this is here is for when it's empty and I'm trying to, get the slide open, okay? That's the only time that's even available to me. I actually keep telling myself, this is not an option, this is not an option. This doesn't even work. It doesn't work. Don't use it. This method, I don't even recognize at all. Again, I don't even think that's an option in my brain. I train one way, okay? And when you train one way, every single gun is going to work the same. That's another reason why I don't do a slide release. The slide release is different on, some guns. So if you're in some kind of weird, funky situation, you get a gun you're not used to, or whatever, and you're used to the slide release being at a certain spot, and you're used to, doing that, and all of a sudden it's here, or it's further out and you can't reach it, or it's really difficult, you're gonna fuck up, okay? And the only way to be consistent is to come over the top and rack the slide. That is consistent with every semi-automatic gun out there, okay? So, that's the way I train. So hopefully you got something from this video. If you guys have any comments, go ahead and put the comments down below, or video responses are always welcome, even more welcome. Pro Akron, if you're watching this, love to see a video response from you. Until next time, later. All right, let's go to the disco.